Hey everyone, and welcome to the $1 million portfolio journey. It is the 24th of June 2025. It's about 4:40 here in London, and I'm gonna make an investment today. So it's been about three to 4 weeks since my last investment. Basically, what happened was some of my clients haven't paid yet, so that kind of delayed everything. And also, I started a new business which required a lot of capital upfront, which kind of like I had to basically stop my investing, just pause it for a while I get the business up and running, and then hopefully more income is going to come so I can invest more in the future, because my ultimate goal is to invest £20,000, like £1,000 every day into the stock market. So I'm just trying to use the capital effectively, where I can generate more monthly income and then put it back into the portfolio. So the good news is that I have some money at the moment and I'm going to be investing. So what I've done is I've put in about £6,322 into my SIPP account, and I'm going to be investing £500 every day. And by the time this money runs out, hopefully I should be able to maintain £500 a day going forward. So before I invest for today, I'm just going to have a look at my portfolio to see how things are going. So if we have a look at the general investment account, it's just under £49,000. My stocks and shares ISA is just above £26,000, and my self-invested personal pension is just under £51,000. So when you take into account all the brokerage accounts that I have, I think I'm sitting around 180 and $190,000 USD. So I'm going in the right direction. The ultimate goal for this portfolio is to reach $1 million. So again, going in the right direction, but I just have to keep on investing and keep the momentum going, because these prices are not going to last forever. So let's have a look at how the individual stocks are doing now. So let's have a look at Tesla. So today Tesla is down around 1.25%. If we go back 1 month, we'll see it hasn't moved a lot. I've missed an opportunity. I could have bought around 281 maybe now to buy at 343 if I decided to buy again. But again, it hasn't soared that much compared to what I'm expecting it to soar in the future. So prices at this level are good. So that's Tesla. Let's have a look at MicroStrategy now. So MicroStrategy trading around 377. It hasn't moved a lot. Probably get a better price now because I'm going to be buying MicroStrategy today. So I missed out a lot, but the prices were quite high at that time, around 380 level. So it's near 380 as well, so it hasn't moved that much, which is good. And if we look at Nvidia now, Nvidia is up 1.84% today. If we have a look at the monthly change, it has gone up steadily, but again, it hasn't run away. It's not gone to like 200 or 300 yet, which is good. So that's Tesla, MicroStrategy, and Nvidia. So what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be purchasing £500 worth of MicroStrategy. So let's do that now. So go to buy, put in 500, plug in 500, and that's gonna give me 1.7945 shares. I'm just gonna make a note of that. 1.7945 shares in MicroStrategy. So I'm gonna be reviewing the order now, and I'm gonna be confirming the buy. Okay, so that's gone through. So I was able to get 1.7935 shares, so I didn't get what I was quoted. There was a FX fee of 1.94, $1.94. The exchange rate is quite favorable at the moment. I'm getting 1.356714 dollars for every pound that I exchange. So I'm getting a good rate at the moment. So that is done. So yeah, so I've just plugged in another £500 into my SIP portfolio, and hopefully that's going to grow in the future, and I'm going to make another video tomorrow where I'm going to be investing another £500, and I'm going to be updating the portfolio as well. So for any new viewers to my channel, and I am getting a lot of new viewers at the moment, and I am getting a lot of subscribers at the moment. For anybody who's new to the channel, this is about getting your portfolio from like $100 to $200,000 to $1,000,000. So the ultimate goal of this portfolio is to reach $1,000,000. So basically I have four very simple rules, and the first rule is long-term investing. So that's rule number one. Anything that I invest now, I'm not going to be selling for the next 5 years, and I'm going to try and keep it for at least 10 years. So long-term investing, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna wait like 5 to 10 years to reach a million. I'm hoping to reach $1,000,000 between year 2 and year 3, and I'm just gonna aggressively put as much money into the portfolio as possible to reach $1,000,000 and then go from there. So that's my first goal, is to make $1,000,000 as soon as possible. And my first rule is long-term investing. Rule number 2 is aggressive investing. So basically what I do is I try to invest at least 300 to 500 pounds every day. I know I haven't been investing for the last 3 weeks, but the reason for that is clients not paying, and I started a new business which required a lot of capital upfront. So hopefully it was a minor blip. I'm not gonna start another business anytime soon. So once the cash starts flowing, it's only gonna go into investing. So that's done. So that's rule number 2, aggressive investing. Rule number 3 is volatile investing. So I'm a very, very volatile investor, and as you can see from my portfolio, I invest in companies like Tesla, MicroStrategy, and Nvidia. Now these stocks can like halve in a couple of days time, or they can go to the moon in about a week. So again, very, very volatile stock. So if you can actually handle the volatility, and there's no leverage in your account, so I don't have any leverage in my general investment account, in my SIP account, or in my ISA account, you don't really have anything to worry about. Even if it goes down by half, you're not going to get stopped out. So I'm just investing the money and playing the long game, and hopefully I'm going to reach that million, and I'm not too concerned about volatility. It does hurt when the portfolio goes down by 50%, I'm not going to lie, but to be honest with you, I've been through a lot of drawdowns. I've been through a lot of booms and busts, so hopefully I should be able to handle it better. Even though it is painful, I should be able to handle it better. So that's rule number 3. I'm very volatile investor. And rule number 4 is I'm a very tax efficient investor. So any money that I invest, I try and invest it in a very, very tax efficient way, and I try to avoid capital gains tax by investing in my ISA. I have tried to avoid, I try to get as much tax relief as possible from the government by investing in my SIP. So always approach it in a tax efficient way first. And basically what my focus is, what I think the future is going to be, is AI, autonomy, and Bitcoin. So artificial intelligence is going to play a big part in the future. That's why I'm investing in Tesla and Nvidia. Autonomy, like robotaxi, is going to be a big part of the future, robotics, and that's the reason why I'm investing in Tesla. And Also, MicroStrategy Bitcoin is going to play such a big part in the future, and getting exposure through your SIP to a Bitcoin treasury company like MicroStrategy is hopefully going to pay off in the future. So that's where my focus is: AI, autonomy, and Bitcoin. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to update my spreadsheet to see how many shares I hold. So I bought 1.7935. So I'm going to go to my OneDrive spreadsheet, going to go to my SIP, going to go into MicroStrategy, and then I'm going to add 1.7935. Okay, so that's done. Okay, so let's see how many shares I hold now. So at the moment for Tesla, I hold 450, just over 450 shares. MicroStrategy just under 84 shares, and Nvidia just over 34 shares. My target, like I said, for Tesla is 500 shares. For MicroStrategy is 200 shares, and for Nvidia is 200 shares. So that's my target. The percentage is I'm 90% of the way there for Tesla, 42% of the way there for MicroStrategy, and 17% of the way there for Nvidia. So again, I've got a long way to go, but I would say once you blend all these up, I'm about 65% of the way there, and I'm going to start investing relentlessly now going forward. So I want to get my MicroStrategy up, and then my Nvidia up, and then my Tesla up as well. So that's the story at the moment. So for anyone who's new to the channel, feel free to ask me any questions in the comment section. I always try and reply to serious comments, and also subscribe to my channel. I've got about 1,000 subscribers now. I'm trying to take it to 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So, support me, join me in my journey, and go on your own journey as well. Invest regularly, find companies that you really, really believe in, and then try and invest as much money as possible. Once you start believing in a company, you're going to invest more and more money. And once you start seeing the results, or once you start, getting into the habit of investing, it's just gonna keep on going. So that's what I would say. Get into the habit of investing. Invest every day. There's no rule in the book that says you have to invest once a month. So that's it for today. Join me tomorrow for another update and another 500, which is going to be deployed into the stock market. So have a great evening, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.